Page, and I hope he does. I really do, because he's supposed to, testify today. But all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, and with a word from our partners, Kalshi. Yo, this is Set with Set Media, man. I'm here to talk to you about our partner, Kalshi. Kalshi is the largest legal prediction market in the United States with over 1 million users. It's available in all 50 states. They are a real money market, people trading on what they think will happen. You can build a position and trade in and out of almost any prediction you think. Kalshi facilitates trade between people, kind of like the stock market. There's no limiting your trades just because you are winning. Kalshi will pay you interest on your position. So if you make a long-term trade, you can earn a return even before the market is resolved. If you want to try out Kalshi, go ahead and give them a try, guys, at my link, kalshi.com/setmedia. Get $20 when you trade 20, so it's 20 for 20, guys. Once again, that's kalshi.com/setmedia. Go ahead and use my code setmedia to get $20 when you trade 20. Let's go ahead and take a look here at Kalshi, because like I said, it is a trading market where you can put in your prediction and you can go ahead and earn interest on that. You can make money off the knowledge that you know, and if you put $20 in, you get $20 back. So all right, guys, make sure to go check out my guy Kalshi, because you can get in on good trades like who Trump nominated as Fed chair, will Ali Khamenei be outed as the supreme leader, and will the U.S. confirm that aliens exist before 2027? So if you want to get in on this action, once again, go ahead and go to my partners at Kalshi. Go ahead and use the link, or you can hit the QR code above and use Set Media to go ahead and get $20 when you trade 20. This is Set from Set Media, and shout out to Kalshi. Alrighty, shout out to our guys over there at Kalshi. Let's go ahead and get right back into it with our guy John Fetterman, the only reasonable Democrat, well, maybe like one of 3 reasonable Democrats at the State of Union. And he got a lot of heat for shaking Donald Trump's hand while all the Democrats were, in protest. Let's get right into it.
Senator Fetterman, thank you so much for being here.
Good to be back.
Why did you think it was important to shake President Trump's hand?
Well, of course, that's the president. You don't have to agree with everything. You can be in a different party. I think it's just basic respect and courtesy, whether it's for the office or whether it's just kind of, I can't think we can get to the place where, the State of the Union can't turn into like the Springer show.
Do you think your colleagues, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, conducted themselves the right way by that metric?
I'm saying I just disagree with that. It's not my, I'm not going to criticize it, but I'm going to say that's just not something I choose. And I think I walked around and I realized that half my colleagues were gone. And now if they want to boycott it, that's their choice. But I think overall, I don't see that coming back to, I remember back in 2009 when, I forget his name, Joe Wilson, yelled. That was really provocative and shocking to people. And that had bipartisan, they condemned that. And now here it's just part of the now, where it's just kind of like, here it is. So I think something's lost when, if that becomes like the new normal.
Do you think President Trump is responsible for that new normal?
I think we're...
Heck no. I think that, bro, the radicalization of Donald Trump, the fact that you guys think that Donald Trump can't do anything good, he's Satan's spawn, is like, no. The radicalization of Donald Trump in the Democrats' eyes would change politics forever. Like, there's never been, there's never been a president so loved and hated at the same time. Like, MAGA loves him, but the Dems absolutely hate this man's soul. They literally wish death upon him. It's kind of crazy.
We're all part of it too. And I do think we have to find a way, if we can be in the same room, we can disagree on these things. You don't have to sign off on everything. You don't have to agree with everything. And now, if I hear something that I
Monty, I just seen the text. I got you.
agree with or I like that, hey, I'm going to stand up and clap for those things. And I think, and if someone's angry that I shook the president's hand as he walked in, that's I think that's on them. And I think some of the people that were angry that I did that, they didn't really have a problem when Mandami visited with the White House too. So, like, if we refuse to talk to the other side, I mean, that's the only one that really loses. That's America.
Some people were surprised you wore a suit and tie.
I'm not sure why that's news. Yes, I do. I do dress like a slob. But I mean, for me, I'm gonna.
I mean, it was the State of Union. That's like the one time he had to wear a suit. Like, come on now, the one time he got to, even though he pulls up to Congress and the sweats, which I gotta respect. I respect it. Trust me, I love chilling in my sweats as well. Actually, I'm chilling in sweats right now. But all right, guys, let's not forget to double tap that screen, like the video. If you've got any questions, comments, jokes, or disagreements, $2 and up, I'll be happy to read it out loud and engage with it, and it'll help us towards opening up that call-in line.
I'm gonna respect the event. Respect that's the dress code, of course. So so for me, it was an opportunity to hear these things, and I think there was enough there that I could say, hey, I want to acknowledge that I think that's a good thing.
You obviously have spoken with President Trump. You met with him in the past. What was the last time you spoke to him privately?
No, I mean, it's just one of the things that was perhaps might make unique amongst the Democrats. I supported the Iranian strike last year, and I think every single senator in this agrees that we can never allow Iran to acquire a nuclear weapon. And if we all agree with that, I think harsh language won't be the solution. And now we've all discovered that a treaty or those kind of negotiations were unsuccessful. So the one thing that really did matter, and I think was...
I think where a lot of confusion comes in is the fact that we told the American people that we obliterated that we obliterated their nuclear capability, or well, not nuclear capability, but we obliterated Mount Fordo. We sent them back like a couple months to a couple years. And then I'll be real with you, maybe like 6 months later, we're talking about the same nuclear capabilities that we apparently obliterated, according to Trump and Pete Hegseth. That's where everybody's kind of looking at, the administration with the side eye right now. Like, we were told that it was obliterated, and now all of a sudden it's the main concern all over again.
Impactful was those kinetic kinds of strikes. And now here we are, might be again, where now they have another issue in that those missiles that they have, and now China is selling those hypersonic missiles there. That's outrageous. That's effectively the Chinese are selling that technology that would be aimed right at American ships, and I'll call and hold them accountable for that.
So would you urge President Trump to strike?
No, and that is true, though. I mean, Iran has definitely went on a shopping spree with China. They picked up new missiles, radars. I mean, well, we have pretty much that. Missiles, radars, weapons, missile defense system. Just pretty much went to China and cashed out. They even bought a couple jets. So we'll see where that goes, man. We'll see where that goes for them. Hopefully it's not towards war. Hopefully. Oh, and shout out to my man Noah Joyner. He says, "S.E.T become president and live stream all decisions so that way the people so that way the people make represented. You know what?
Why doesn't Trump just do that? Just put a poll out on Twitter. Hey, should I do this? Hey, should I do this? Hey, should I do this?
I would make a public address on live stream and just like, look, man, we're gonna go off the chat, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put a poll in the chat. What y'all think about this? What y'all think about that? Like, look, man, if I'm about to bring you guys some sad news, I'm gonna have the Henny bottle in my hand and just know there's gonna be some tough shit I gotta tell you. If it's some good news, I'm gonna have some tequila.
There's gonna be a Henny bottle in your hand.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, just know. Look, the Dow is like 55,000. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's how I would do things. So everybody knows what time I'm on. Hey, but shout out to my man Noah Joyner. Appreciate you.
Ron, in the interest of regime change there?
Well, I do think if you can, I mean, Iran absolutely wants to acquire a nuclear bomb, and Iran has done, they built up Hamas and Hezbollah and Houthis. So clearly, and now Iran executed tens of thousands of their young people, and now the brutality for that. So, Iran and that regime, the war is never about the Iranian people. Actually, their war was also against Iranian people. But for me, it's about the regime. And now here it's teetering, and now here we are. So that's why I would not vote for the Iranian powers resolution, because the president will need to have the flexibility for these kinds of targeted attacks.
Fair enough. Let's turn to the midterm elections for a second. This message the president delivered, obviously very much aimed at that. Do you think it would be good for the country for Democrats to retake at least one chamber of Congress in the fall?
What?
I want a Democrat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be a good thing.
I think that
but I was like, wait, hold on, am I not a Democrat? Like, damn. No, that was funny,
bro. Bro, said
she made a mistake.
She's teaching him like she's treating him like he's a Republican, because he's acting like a super moderate is what he's acting like, and it's refreshing to see that. I wish more Republicans would be like him, and I wish more Democrats would be like him. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, meeting in the middle.
that is the question.
I mean, the House. I mean, you don't need to have a degree to know that. Yeah, that's going to happen. I mean, that's not just, it's a fact. Just look at the history. The party in power, there's backlash, and now it's already, I think the margin's already just a couple seats already. So yeah,
I do like to call it the curse of the midterms. It's like, yeah, when a Republican's president's in power, a Democrat comes in, well, the Democrat takes over the House and Senate, and then when a Democrat president's in, the Republicans take over the House and Senate. Can Donald Trump break that curse? Well, to be continued.
And it's been that way with the presidency as well. Like, you get a Republican, then you get a Democrat, then you get a Republican, then you get a Democrat, then you get a Republican, then you get a Democrat. Like, recent history has shown us it goes partisan every alternate cycle.
Yep, true.
It'll flip. And now if the Senate might be in play, so and that means it. So for me, as someone that the only one I think that's flipped a red seat for blue, and now that makes it even mathematically possible to regain the majority here in the Senate.
And you still fully intend to continue to be part of the Democratic Party no matter what?
We've talked about this.
I know we have.
It's just
She's like, you sure you don't want to switch sides? Because it sounded like you switching sides. I'm just making sure you ain't switching sides.
Because as soon as he says, you know what, I don't think I want to run as a Democrat anymore, I think I'm going to run as an independent. Oh my God, could you fucking imagine the amount of hate that man's going to get?
Yeah, I'd feel bad for. I'm like, yeah, bro, you're not ready for the type of hate you're about to get from your own party. But respect, because he already gets hate from his own party for just coming across the aisle and being a voice of reason. So I mean, you gotta give bro his respect for that.
It's sad. It's sad. Like, he's literally a cool head, reasonable man, disagrees on some things, but like, he doesn't like go into hyperbole and fucking the sky is falling and partisan politics. I'm honestly amazed. What's he? Is he from New Jersey? I'm a little
Pennsylvania.
My bad. I don't know how whatever district in Pennsylvania put him in. That is a well drawn district, because if it was any more gerrymandered, that's what you get when you gerrymander and you do all this stuff, is you get radical right wingers or radical left wingers, and you lose this kind of a candidate, this kind of a person.
All right, though, let's get back to it.
It's like the numbers bear it out. I vote in the 90s%, of that. I mean, you can look it up. It's a fact. I'm not changing the party, and I might clap for some things that I agree, but when you represent Pennsylvania, that's there. It's like, hey, we would all love like a blue state, then you can really just have to talk to one side. But for me, it's a special responsibility if you represent Pennsylvania that, we have to find a way forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think the question there really is about the reality that there are some Democrats that are considering challenging you in your race, potentially, should you, of course, decide to run for reelection. In a potential reelection, would you want President Trump's endorsement in Pennsylvania?
What I'm saying, it's like anyone's entitled, but it's very
You hear how she's goading him?
Anyone is a Democrat. I'm not.
Wait, say that again. How she's goading him?
You hear how she's goading him? You sure you don't want to be a Republican? Do you think the Democrats should win? Would you want President Trump's endorsement? What?
Oh man, yeah, she's trying to get him to say something negative about the Democratic Party.
Yeah, so they can crucify her. Yeah.
Boy, they're trying to make this man independent.
Not sure. It's like the guy that flipped a red seat, and someone now. It's like now my record is solid Democrat. So whatever's possible. So for me, where I'm at, here we are. Don't we all want the kind of Democrat that can flip a seat? That's the one thing that matters. There's no drama, who's gonna be in California or in Massachusetts. Where it is the states that really matter about the big dance. They all come down to the specific kinds of states. And now someone, in Morning Consult a couple weeks ago, I'm up 15 points. I mean, that's so I
Fair
think.
enough.
Yeah. So
fair enough. And of course, that big, in 2028 could come all the way down.
I mean, what you mean? Being a moderate is winning him his district. He's staying in his position. He's good. He's up 15 points. The other guy don't got a chance. Shout out Fetterman.
Man, how old do you have to be a senator? Is it 25?
I think so. So, I mean, Monty, you can go ahead and knock that one out. Shoot, I'll run for my district.